Mia, I'm gonna use you because you're like my height, and this is kind of set up for your height, okay? So you don't even have to face the camera, right? So basically what I want the afternoon group to know is that, and you guys as well, is when you set this up, and we know we wanted at hip flexor height, it's better to set it where you think it needs to go, put the band across there, stand up on the box and grab that bar, and then feel it across the hip flexors as opposed to guessing and having to change this shit, like hop high, hop low. So she's gonna step on the box, she's gonna grab that pull bar, and she's gonna hang, right? She's gonna let it hang. Now, clearly she can feel, is it in her hip flexors, right? And if it is, she's gonna come off the box and she knows that she's in the right spot, right? But she can tell if it's right here and it's like, it could probably be higher. So she's gonna take them up one high, right? She knows that. But if you don't put the band across, you don't have to, but it's just kind of work smarter, not harder, right? Like you kind of just try it out, put it across and do that, okay? Now, one of the reasons why we do it like this is because it allows us to use the least amount of assistance. If the band started here and you didn't know where it was, you probably have 6 of these bands. Because you're just like, it's not even helping to get up there. So you put another one, and then another one, right? There's no amount of help that can help you. So that's why we put it up this high for everyone, and we want it so that you can use the least amount of assistance, and we have a starting point, okay? The other thing that I want you to do is once you figure this out, we want to figure out which hole this is in. So I usually see these wider ones, right? And these less wider ones, right? In terms of spacing. So these wider ones, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So she's on hole 6. So all she has to remember is hole 6 up every single week, right? Now, if we were gonna go up in reps, 5 to 7 to 9 to 11, or 5 to 6 to 7, then we would keep this the exact same height, and she would just not change anything. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stay at 5 every week. So that means you're gonna take this, and you're gonna go down one hole the next week. So she's gonna be at hole 5. And then the next week, she's gonna go to hole 4. And if she doesn't think she can do hole 4, she's gonna stay at hole 5 for 1 extra week. But the idea, like your weights, is to take it down a hole, take it down a hole. And if she's on 6, obviously this is gonna go down almost all the way to the first, she's gonna go down the first hole. Some of you are taller, so you're gonna go down a little further, unfortunately, right? But nonetheless, it's gonna be relative to your height, okay? And then that way you know every week, I'm gonna use purple band, right? If that's you, or purple plus green, or purple plus black. And so you don't have to remember a lot of stuff. It's just what hole am I in, how many bands did I have, and I'm gonna use that every single week. And the only change is gonna come down one hole, one hole, one hole, okay? You're gonna challenge yourself. I think that's pretty easy. Nothing really changes. And hopefully you guys can be successful. Now, I don't care how wide the feet go, right? You can sit down here. I don't care how wide your feet go. Some people will go like this and they won't get as much help, but as you can see how far I can go down, when I go out here, I can't go down as far. So if you need to go wider mid-set, you're here and you need to go like this, then do that, right? Because I don't care, that doesn't matter to me. As long as this goes down one, this goes down one, because you're always probably gonna be here at some point, right? And so it's constant, okay? So just remembering that this goes down, goes down, goes down, and then that way you guys keep challenging yourself, and then that way you carry more of your weight through a greater range of motion, right? From week to week. And then like you just be where you want. Like I said, you could be 10 pounds with the goblet squats today, right? Same thing here. You can use more band than you think you need week 1 because that's gonna change by 4, okay? So keep that in mind. This is on Wednesdays, okay? And for the next 6 weeks, it's gonna be Wednesdays with the goblet squats, just like we did what we did on Monday for that stuff. It's gonna be the same, okay? And if you miss Monday and you come the next Monday, it's not gonna hurt anyone. Just you jump in and we'll pick you up where we left off. It'll just be 5 weeks instead of 6, right? And so forth and such, okay? All right, so what I want you to